Now, the leader of the Green Party, Zack Polanski, has again backed a Cambridge professor who has had to quit over plagiarism. Jason Arday has resigned after the university launched an investigation into his qualifications. So let's get more on this with our correspondent, Graham Stoddard, who's here with us. Graham, morning to you. So just give us a background to how we got to this point then.
Yeah, I mean, Zack Polanski, he was one of 16,000 people who backed Jason Arday in a letter following this controversy among other MPs and Lords showing support for the professor. Mr. Polanski then, after the resignation, spoke on LBC. He said that the investigation launched by Cambridge should be carried out, but he also said that the whole affair seemed pretty sad and that these things should be about fair process and transparency rather than trial by media. He said that after a number of media reports questioning Professor Arday's professional and personal achievements, because on paper he's got a hugely impressive resume. He became Cambridge's youngest ever black professor when he was just 37 in 2023. But he's also raised lots of money for charity, £5.5 million, running 600 miles in 6 days. So he claims. But as I said, these have been called into question. There are questions that he plagiarised his PhD thesis. There are questions surrounding the truth about those fundraising claims. As a result, Cambridge University decided to launch this inquiry into primarily his academic qualifications and honorary achievements, honorary appointments. They say they did that after new information was revealed. And last night, obviously, off the back of that, Professor Arday made the decision to resign.
Yeah. And what's he had to say? Because he's put out this statement where he resigns. Has he addressed the allegations that he's facing?
So he hasn't directly addressed them, but he's spoken around it. So he's written a resignation letter. That was published on a website called Good Law Project. I'm going to read some of it out for you now, but it's quite long. He's addressed it to his colleagues. And he said, while criticism is an inevitable part of academic life, what I have experienced has gone far beyond scholarly disagreement. The relentless accusations, speculation and public commentary have taken a profound toll on me and on those I love. He goes on to say the decision should not be interpreted as a loss of faith in scholarship or in the values that first brought me to Cambridge, nor should it be mistaken for an acceptance of the narratives that have surrounded me. It's simply a decision of someone who has reached the limits of what any person should reasonably be expected to endure. So, as he said there, he's not accepting. This resignation shouldn't be like, yes, this is all true. He's obviously not accepting some of those reports that have been laid out. He has a memoir coming out that's still due to be published later this month in a promo video for the book. He described how he was diagnosed with autism when he was 3 years old, couldn't read or write till he was 18, which makes his achievements even more amazing. But obviously it's all in question now. But 16,000 people backing him is no small thing.